Yeah, we don't know when, but for sure will be soon. It's already on pitch. It's already touching the ball. So and the feeling is good.
Could he even, with the help of that boot, be available to go toe to toe against Arsenal on Sunday?
We are here for tomorrow game. That is Champions League game, and then after that we're gonna start to think about Arsenal.
But you're not ruling it out, even though you're not talking about the Arsenal game today. Could still be a possibility.
I don't think so at the moment.
I'm going to just get a bit more insight from you. We've heard from the club. Now it's been a few days since it happened. What happened? It was at night. He was getting up to go maybe to the toilet. I don't know, when he hit his toe. Do you know more details about what happened?
The last time I spoke about Cole was in the last press conference. And the last time I spoke with the Cole was yesterday, just after the session, to ask how was his feeling. That, again, was good feeling. But I didn't ask him details about the injury at all.
Simon, in the front here, please.
Hi, Enzo. Barcelona and Arsenal, just how big a week is this for Chelsea, and how big an opportunity is it for Chelsea to send a statement that they are ready to compete for the big trophies again?
It's big week, as you said, but at the end of this week, then we have Leeds away, Bournemouth away, Atalanta away, so it's another big week. It's always a big week. They are all important games. They are, at the end, every game is 3 points. For sure, there are games like Barcelona tomorrow and Arsenal Sunday that they are important for different reasons. But I think the best thing for us is to go game by game.
In the front here, please.
Para mí mejor. Sí, sí.
Yes, much better. The microphone is not working. No, the mic is...
Okay, así que hay 3 Enzos en la pregunta también.
Excuse, the interpreter speaking, the microphone is not working, so the interpreter cannot hear.
Quizás un parangón con la figura de Pedri en el Barcelona, que es para este partido, que probablemente no esté.
Apologies, but cannot hear.
¿Y qué gana siempre teniendo ahí?
Por supuesto que el Barcelona sin Pedri no solamente pierde el Barcelona, pierde el fútbol por la calidad y por el futbolista que es, me parece impresionante, increíble. Luego sobre Enzo Fernández, desde que llegué aquí,
regarding Enzo Fernández,
un jugador fundamental,
I've always thought that he is a great player.
Un poco entender lo que tenía que hacer, pero luego
at the beginning he was struggling to understand what he had to do, but now he's a fundamental piece for us on the field.
Ya está muy bien.
Matt.
Hi, Enzo.
Matt?
Enzo, hello. You, one of your probably fondest memories as a player, I'm assuming, would have come against Barcelona, the Super Cup final when you scored. How important was that to you as a player, and what would it also mean to you as a coach if you could beat them as a coach?
Yeah, as a player, it was an important moment. I always said that was the easy goal in my life in terms of we were winning 2-0 and the penalty was in the 96 minutes and there were 6 extra minutes. So that was an easy one. Nice feeling, but now it's completely different thing. They are an unbelievable team. But again, we're gonna try our best to win the game.
Yeah, well, it's a very special game for me, for my family. I think I played against them a lot of years ago, so now we have the opportunity to play Champions League, special nights. Always the Chelsea-Barça was very good game, so hopefully tomorrow we can do a good game and win these 3 points.
And what do you remember about leaving Barca? Because you would have left to go to Eibar to play more football. but you've kind of, through going to Eibar, Brighton, and now Chelsea, you've kind of reached the same level as Barca. Do you feel like you're at a very high level now, where you showed that you could have played for Barca maybe?
Yeah, I think now I'm in a good level. I have a good confidence. We have a really good team. The team plays really good, so this helped me as well. But I don't think about this, because maybe if I stay in Barcelona and I don't move on loan, maybe I don't have never the opportunity to play Champions, to win this, or play for Chelsea and win the trophies that I won. So I think everything happens for a reason, so I'm very happy with my career, and I'm very happy to play for Chelsea and tomorrow play this big game.
Perfect. Jacob, just on the end here, first row.
Hi. When you played against Esteval at the Club World Cup again, when he was playing for Palmeiras, it looked like, especially in the first half, that the two of you were really kind of going against each other. It was quite a physical battle. Were you surprised by how much, given that he's a kid, he stood up for himself against you? And also, did it give you confidence that he was going to have no problems adapting to English football?
Yeah, for sure. I think for him was not a good, easy game, because he need to run a lot, and then we put a lot of pressure on them. But always he respond with a lot of personality, always ask for the ball, and this surprise, because he's a really young player. So. But yeah, and then he have the opportunity to score, and this shows that he's a good player. Always he play with a smile. He have a fresh energy, and he helps a lot to us. And hopefully tomorrow he can play and he can help us and score.
Yes, Matt.
I wanted to ask if tomorrow's match with this opponent, champion of the club and one of the best English clubs, do you think because of this you're going to modify your tactics so that you can adapt to the opponent?
So we always adapt to the opponent, always. It's always the same. So we know how we want to play, but also what is necessary for the opponent was necessary, or what he give us, or what kind of opportunities. And this is always like that. So it's not like we go in every game the same strategy. No, it's always different.
Hola, Hansi. I'll ask in English, don't worry. What do you expect from the team tomorrow, considering that Pedri will be missed again, with the ball and without the ball? What kind of game do you expect from your team?
I think that, like he said before, it's one of the best team. I think also in the world. It's the evolution here in the club, the change in the club. It's very fantastic. There's a lot of young players, a fantastic coach, who give them an identity to play football. It's very great to see. Every match I see, I really appreciate about that, what they are doing, and young team with exceptional players, and for us, it's a really good match, good game to compete. And this is the Champions League. It's Champions League, and it's not easy. This Champions League, but we have the confidence. We believe in our strength, and we will fight tomorrow, like we always do.
Hello, my name is Jacek Kurowski. I'm from Polish television. I want to ask you about Robert Lewandowski. What have you noticed, coach, in Robert behavior after 3 goals against Celta and the first goal in New Camp Nou? What changed in Robert behavior? And the second part of this question is, what do Robert needs to unlock himself in Champions League? Because for now, 0 goals in this season in Champions League.
So I think Rob, after his injury, in October, after October break, he came back. He worked hard, and everyone from us were surprised that he started so early. And he came back in a fantastic shape. So and showed in every game that he played after that how good is he. And of course at the moment it's like he has this luck. He needs also to score goals, and he has this hunger to score goals. Very important for us. very important for us to have a player like him, and he gives, in the right moment, the strength to the team, and this is what the young team needs.
So, Charlie, Enzo Maresca saying it's not an especially big week. It is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I totally understand what he's saying, try and take the pressure off, but it's Barcelona and it's Arsenal at the top of the league. It's a massive week for them. You can't actually dismiss either as well, the performance they had at the weekend. That's a good place to go, Burnley, and pick up 3 points. Tough place to go regardless. They've got confidence going to the Barcelona game and they've got Arsenal weekend. I would expect to see changes tonight to the starting 11 more so than the weekend, because as you look at it, I think the Premier League game against Arsenal at home is slightly more important to Chelsea than the Barcelona game.
What do you think, Barcelona or Arsenal, James?
Oh, 100%. Charlie's right. Arsenal at the weekend. That's a massive game now. You look at it and who's the closest rivals to Arsenal in terms of a team who look like they're gelling, we've got a squad depth who can compete. It's Chelsea. So, you know, if there is a game, look, you never sack off a game, but if you're going to make changes and compete against Barcelona, but you say, you know what, with the way the Champions League standings are and the games that we have, if there's one where we don't get a result, it might not be the worst one because we've got Arsenal at the weekend. If they take 3 points off Arsenal, it is game on. Chelsea are in the title race.
Right, so you two both think that the Arsenal game is the bigger. Let's ask a Chelsea fan. Craig Dixon joins us now. Craig, is it this week, the midweek game, or Sunday's game against Arsenal? The biggest?
Yeah, I agree with the lads. I think Sunday has to be the biggest. Obviously a derby, and being so close to Arsenal in the league now, if we did manage to get the win there, we'd be right in it. And obviously if we didn't and they win, then you'd have to say that they're runaway favourites, really.
Is this the first time this season that you've truly believed that you are in a title race? Because every Chelsea fan we've had on has played it down. Until now.
I think so. I think, again, it does depend on Sunday. I think if we won, then you have to say, you know, why not? Again, if it's a 9 point gap, then suddenly that changes the dynamics completely. But certainly, if we can claw our way and get within touching distance of them, then yeah, I think we have to learn lessons from last season and say let's go for it.
What annoys me with Chelsea fans, and you're all the same, you play it down and you constantly keep playing it down. You spent £1 billion, but you keep saying we're not ready to win the title. When are you ready? Because surely now you have to be ready.
Well, the problem with the money spent is on who they've spent it on. They've spent it on so many young players. There just isn't that experience there, and obviously you hope that experience comes in time and the group grow together. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of inexperience and a lot of young players in that group, and that certainly doesn't help.
The thing with that, though, Craig, is as you know in football, how many times do you see a group grow together over the seasons? There's so many changes that come in. How we see it now, and a lot of Chelsea fans are saying is they need experience. Well, they've got experienced players in there also, but they're almost crying out for experienced goalie and a Thiago Silva-like player that goes in there. So what are you saying that 2-3 experienced players away from then being title contenders, and this is our year?
I think so. I think just in terms of consistency, you know, one-off games, as we've shown in the past, I think we can beat anyone. But yeah, in terms of that consistency, we definitely need just those kind of sort of wiser heads around the squads, like you say, in goal at the back. And then I think that is all we need, really, because there's an awful lot going for us.
But do you want to see that happen in January then? Do you want to see that happen in January, especially if you at least, if you beat Arsenal on Sunday, why not do it in January?
Absolutely, and I think we said that last season. I think the manager himself kind of spoke us out of the title race a little bit, and I understand why. But you know, in January there was an opportunity to build on it, and we didn't take that. So yeah, certainly if we're up in and amongst it, then I'd love to see that. Whether the club do that or not, I don't know, because it's not really been their policy, but certainly, if the opportunity's there, why not go and take it?
And is there rumours of Rudiger maybe coming back? I mean, if you're talking about experience, you'd have him back, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. It's the youngest sister I'd have back, and he's about my age. So yeah, those kind of wiser heads who've been there and done it know what it takes to win league titles. Obviously, he's been at Real Madrid now, a massive club. so he's got even more experience. So yeah, people like that, I see no reason why we can't just have one or two of them just sort of slotting in there, playing that role. You can't buy experience. That's the thing, isn't it?
Rudiger's out of contract in the summer as well.
So he couldn't go. But for Chelsea, how well they are doing, and to be in this, and like you say, if they win Sunday, then they're 3 points behind Arsenal. But Cole Palmer hasn't been playing. Now, he's been amazing for Chelsea. He's been like their main man. He was their go-to player, etc. He's been out, and the other players have stepped up. So as much as we talk about inexperience that you've got in the squad, well, these inexperienced players have certainly stepped up to the plate and grabbed the ball by the horns as such.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, players like Enzo and Caicedo, obviously they're still young, but they have got, a lot of experience.
Enzo, 105 million, by the way. Like, don't forget about Enzo.
And Caicedo.
Yeah, they're both over 100 million.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, we're starting to see the benefits of that now. And I don't think anyone has been talking about the price tag now because they've both been playing so well. And like you say, they have stepped up. And, other players as well. Pedro Neto's one of the older in the group. But again, we've got players like Estevao who hasn't sort of really been starting. And I think a lot of Chelsea fans just want him to be let loose because even though he's only 18, he's someone who just doesn't seem to show any nerves.
You've pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, though, haven't you, Chelsea? They spent £100 million on £200 million on two midfielders, and no one's talking about them winning the league. You're like, oh, no, we're not ready. Any other team in the Premier League that spent the money you have spent on the players that you've bought, the manager would have been gone, it would have been the sack. It would be, you have to win the Premier League. I don't know how you've got away with it.
Well, everyone's looking at Liverpool, aren't they? They're the champions. They went and spent similar, and
look at the stick they're getting.
Yeah, and rightfully so. But again, I think with us, it's because of the players that they bought, and under the previous ownership, obviously, we always spent a lot of money, but it was for the here and now, and I think that's why obviously he used to get through managers quite quickly because that was the expectation. Whereas now, that isn't the case, and yeah, I think a lot of Chelsea supporters do wish that it was for the here and now, but we are where we are, and we sort of take what we can, and yeah, there is a lot to be positive around.
Okay, Craig, thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Premier League on Sunday, but Barcelona in the Champions League tomorrow night. What a game that's going to be. What a sight this is, Chelsea fans. Cole Palmer injured his toe after those 2 months out of this groin injury. You're wondering whether or not he'll be out training with the rest of the team. And there he is in the middle of that group. Big congratulations, I think, for the fact that he is back in training. Not sure whether he'll do full training. He's got that special boot on over that little toe on his left foot, which he found on a door one night last week, which Enzo Maresca said would put him out of this Barcelona match and the Arsenal match at the weekend. He said he was back training on grass. He wasn't sure whether he'd be back training with the rest of the squad, but he is out there for these early stages, these warm-up stages that we're allowed to see in our Champions League night. So whether or not he'll stay with that group when they start training properly and they have their you.